Thanks for coming. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about JavaScript. We not talk about Laravel or PHP. Okay. We talk about var versus let. Okay. Uh, var or let is the way to define a variable for storing data. And if we talk about uh, JavaScript data types. JavaScript has 8 data types. First string, the second number, and third begin, and the fourth is boolean, five is undefined, six is no, and seven is symbol. The last thing is object. So we not talk about all thing in my screen on my presentation. So we just talk about var, let, and cons. So var and let. So the var keyword was used in all JavaScript code from 1995 to 2015. So and the let and cons keyword were added to JavaScript. So since 2015, var keyword is wasn't used anymore. Sorry, not anymore, but particular is not used. So the var keyword should only use in code written for all the browser. So in the new browser, we not recommend to use var. And why from var to let and cons? So it because block scope. And the old JavaScript, the JavaScript defined variable as JavaScript had global scope and function scope. So now JavaScript introduced new way to define variable that is lets and cons. So these two keyword provide block scope in JavaScript. And maybe a little confused, so we direct to code. Ah, the old way to define JavaScript is using var. I'll whatever variable you want, I just var name equal to person is city. So and in odd way we can define same variable, so it doesn't matter. Okay, it's if you console log name is it's work. I trying to use node, it's run, but now I comment first. If we use let name or sorry, okay, we can define the same variable. It's getting error if we see here from using VS Code redeclared block scope variable name. Okay, so as the first introduce about let and cons, certainly if you using cons in the same error. So okay, so it's getting error, blah 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 blah, getting error. So I delete is we talk about global scope and block scope. First example, global scope. So I create iteration or iteration function, or we call, so I'm use for is I want to show the number 1 to 10. We start 0, so for e equal to 0 e less than 10 or 11. So e plus plus. So now if we console.log e, when we start the node, it show 1 to 10, sorry, 0 to 10. So the problem is when I try to access this variable, so I try console.log e, and I try to run again. The variable is changed here. We expect that this number should be 0. Okay, the problem, the way we use let is because this let a equal 0 for a equal to let a equal to 0 and a less than 11. So a increment console a. I try to comment this first, so not bother the second line. Try, it's work. Then oh sorry, 9. And then if we access the first variable a, it doesn't change anymore, it's the revert to a. So trying here, it's print 0 to 10, and if we console this, back to 0, not back. It's because when we define variable here, is not bother the first variable, is belong to this scope. I mean, this scope is refers to this sign, bracket sign. So that's why we use cons or lets. Okay, hope you understand what I'm saying and what I'm explaining here. So thanks for coming. Don't forget to subscribe and like, comment.